Greetings everyone, today we will learn 4 chapter Kinematics. First, this would be the 4th lecture of this series. 4th chapter Kinematics, first lecture 4th. So in this lecture students we will discuss numericals, and this would be the second part of the numericals. Question: a small block slides without friction down an inclined plane. Starting from rest. Let Sn be distance travelled from t n minus 1, t is equal to n minus 1 to t is equal to n. Find Sn upon Sn plus 1 value. Okay. So this is the question, we need to find the answer. So let's draw the diagram of this question. So let's see the diagram. I will draw the diagram here only, students. So this is inclined plane, and this is the block placed here, and it is going without friction. So initial velocity is 0 from rest. So it is going downward. Now tell me Sn formula. Solution: Sn is what? U a upon 2n minus 1. Yes sir, definitely. What is u velocity here? 0 sir. So Sn becomes what, student? A by 2n minus 1. Yes sir, definitely. Also Sn plus 1 becomes what? A by 2n plus 1 minus 1. U velocity is 0, no? U velocity is 0, so I have not considered it. So this becomes what? This becomes Sn plus 1. This becomes yes, A by 2n plus 1, and the final equation becomes A n half. Right, students? Yes sir, definitely. So now put these values in comparison. So putting these values, even the erasing part, I wish it won't be there. So what did Sn plus 1, Sn, this becomes what value? So this is a n minus a by 2, and this is a n a plus a by 2, right? So what I need to do, take a common, Sn upon Sn plus 1 becomes, taking a common, and this becomes 2n minus 1, and this becomes a 2n plus 1, right students? I have taken a common, okay students? So that is the thing. So this becomes Sn plus 1, this becomes 2n minus 1, this becomes 2n plus 1. This is the answer of Sn upon Sn plus 1. Next question. Simple is that time was given to us n minus 1 to n Sn distance travelled. Na? So this is the thing. Next question. Question: a stone is dropped from where, sir? It's dropped from 25th story building. From 25th story, story means floor, students. Story of a multi-storied building. Sorry, it is not 25th floor building, it is multi-story building, and 25th, from 25th floor it is dropped. For multi-storied building, and it reaches ground in 5 seconds. And it reaches ground in how much seconds, students? Yes, 5 seconds. In 5 seconds. So what we need to find? Let's see. So last time I was talking about picking up pen and paper. Why I was talking about this thing was that this theory works in practical life. If you just pick up the pen and paper, you will see that doing questions again and again will help you understand physics more better way. Just keep solving even if you can't able to solve in first hand the questions. In first second, it passes through how many floors? Through how many stories? So the word is stories, I am keep saying floor. Okay, it's okay. So you have understood. Let's draw the diagram. This is the building. We don't know what the actual height of this building is. I am here at 25th floor, 25th story, and I have dropped the stone and it is reaching ground at 5 seconds. Time being given 5 seconds to reach here. So let's see what the height of this thing. And at 1 second, in first second, how much distance it travels? Sorry, how many floors it covers? Note, we are not given the building height. Yes sir, definitely. So what should I do? I should calculate the whole height, na students? Yes sir, definitely. So this is solution. Height of each story is h is equal to h, then height of building 25, height of, not height of building, no, height of 25th story, height of 25th story. Yes sir, now you are making the right statement, 25h. So this becomes what, student? Equation minus 25h should be equal to ut minus half gt square. Yes sir, definitely. Then u, velocity, initial velocity is 0. Right now student, why sir? From rest it is being dropped. Right students? Definitely sir. So this is minus 25h and this becomes minus half, and g is what? 10. Okay, and this is, time is I believe 1 second, no? Time is 5 seconds. Oh, it is for the this thing. I am calculating the whole height, no? Yes. So this becomes 2 divided by 10, 5. Now what should be our answer of h of each story, of each floor? So don't say floor word, each story is the word. So our height comes out to be 5 meter, no students? So how? This is 5 into 5 square, 225. So I would write here 225 divided by 25, and this gives, yes, 5 meter. So the total height of building is, height of 25th floor, 25th story is 225 meter. Now the next part given, according to question, in first second it covers how much distance? So what should I write? Let n is equal to number of stories. Right student? And each story height is what? Each story height is 5 meter. So total height is what? 5n. 5n of the building. So you keep multiplying with the stories, you will get the total height. So for first floor it would be 5, then second floor 10, and in that way. So the next part becomes what, students? 5n half g t square. Yes sir, we have understood this thing. 5n, now interesting part comes. 10 and time, what should I do? 5 seconds? No student, 1 second, no? For first second it is being asked. So this becomes, yes, 5, and the number of floor it covers. So it covers one floor, first floor. First story it covers with first second, 5 meter distance covers. Now you would ask, sir, if it would be 2 here, then what you would do? Then 5 into 4, 20. So actually, how much stories it covers? 4 stories from rest. Now the next question. I am erasing this part also, students. Yes sir, definitely. What is the next question? Question: two buses P and Q start from start from rest. No, no, not from rest. From a point. From a point. From a point at same time. At same time. At same time. And move in a straight line. And move in a straight line. In a straight line. Right, students? Yes, sir, definitely. And their positions are represented by what, students? By certain equation, that is by xp, which is alpha t bt square, and xq t ft minus t square. Now the question arises, at what time both buses will have same velocity? Both buses will have same, what is, students? Velocity. Okay, so let's understand the question. Two buses P and Q are given to us. They start from a point at same time and move in a straight line. Okay, and their equation is such that, so this is position equation, student, being given to us, xp and xq. Now velocity we need to find, so let's see. And time we need to find out. Because it is being given, no, velocity are equal. So yes, we have understood this thing. So what should I do? So differentiate it. Solution VPT should be what, students? Alpha plus beta 2 beta t. And this is what, students? VQ t, and this should be f minus 2t. And according to question, VPT is such that it happens to be equal to VQT. So you see what is happening. So it is very simple. So this becomes alpha 2 beta t f minus 2t. Take t on the common side. So this becomes alpha minus f, and this is minus 2t, and this is minus 2 beta t. I am understanding what you are saying. So I would actually reverse the sign now. Yes, you are right. So I was saying about picking up pen and paper. Why the use of picking pen and paper always works. You see in life, students, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. So it is always the case in life, even in physics. You keep pushing yourself to understand some theorem or something, some problem, and after repeating the solution, you understand it. T f minus alpha, please ignore the background noises, 2 beta plus 1. So this is the answer. Next question, find the acceleration of graph of a particle at s is equal to 0 meter if. Okay students, so we need to find acceleration. So this is the thing and this is 20 v square, value is being given 20, and this is what is students 50, and this is s displacement yes, and this is 0 origin. So the next part, what it becomes? So you would tell us, I think students, so what it will come actually? So we are constantly thinking. It would be our this thing na, dv square upon dx. Yes, very good. It is that thing. So what should I do? Solution, acceleration is half dv square upon dx, and this is acceleration half, and the slope is what? 20 and 50, and that too of minus na student. Why is of minus? Why is minus is coming? The slope is decreasing student, that is why minus. So 2, this becomes acceleration, this becomes acceleration as minus 0.2 meter per second square. Okay? Yes sir, definitely. So the next part, need to see the next question. So what we were talking about? Yes, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. It is always the case, because we have seen multiple times in life that average people often appear to do great things in life than the above average people. The more reason of this is that it is not that intelligent people are behind or something. It is generally that hard work beats everything. It is about dedication and everything. The next part, oh, I will start from here only. Question, the acceleration, you would be thinking, so what is happening? The acceleration time graph of a particle moving along a straight line, in figure. in figure, at what time particle acquires initial velocity, initial what? Velocity. Let's see the diagram. This is the diagram, students. A, and this is origin, right, students? Yes, sir. What is the diagram? 10, and this is time, and this value is being given as 4. So I will draw here in this way, and this is a straight line going as far as possible. I don't know how much. So what we need to find? Time, when its initial velocity becomes final velocity. What are you saying, sir? Final velocity becomes initial velocity. Yes, that's right. Yes, final velocity becomes initial velocity. So suppose it is 5 meter per second, initial velocity is, it is becoming what, student? Again 5 meter velocity. Initial velocity or the final velocity was 5 meter per second, and initial was also 5 meter per second, but there was certain acceleration and deceleration on the whole journey. So the thing. Solution here, what I need to find? Area of AT graph gives what, student? Change in velocity. So this is change in velocity. And what is its formula, students? V minus u. Put the values here. So putting half, 10, 4, this gives minus V minus u of this diagram, students. So this is A1. Okay. Yes, sir. This becomes V minus u, and this becomes, yes, 20. Okay. Also AT is 20, right? V minus u is what? 80, na, students? Yes, sir. Now again a question arises. Sir, here time is 4 seconds and initial acceleration is 10 meter per second. So it should be 40, na? How it is producing? 20. So let me answer it. This is initial acceleration 10 meter per second square, right, students? And this is final acceleration of A1, which is 0 meter. Then A mean should be what? A initial plus A final, and this is upon 2. So this gives 10 plus 0 upon 2, and this gives, yes, 5 meter per second. Okay, so you see here acceleration is mean acceleration. So can I write, students? A mean, and this is, yes, time. Now the next part, what the next part is? According to question, it is becoming, final velocity is becoming initial velocity. So V final is V initial. So can I write V minus U equal to 0? Yes sir, definitely. This implies what, student? AT happens to be equal to 0. Right now, students? But of what it is? Of the whole figure. Right, students? Definitely, sir. It is of the whole figure. So I was talking about, yes, about hard work, patience and everything, and of course learning physics. We will deal with learning physics afterwards. A net, T net should be equal to 0. Okay. Because why? V minus U. It is given the final velocity is such that it happens to be equal to initial velocity, and it is AT 0. So A net is such that now T net cannot be equal to 0. Okay, time cannot be equal to 0. So what is 0? A net is equal to 0. And what is A initial here? So I should write A1 plus A2 is equal to 0, and here it is 10 plus 0 equal to 0, sorry, A2, and A2 becomes, yes, minus 10 meter per second square. Right, students? So this becomes A2 minus 10 meter per second square. Yes, sir, you have written already. Now the next part, need to find the time. What the time it is producing. So time should be what? Let me see the figure. 20 it is A1 according to question. A1 plus A2 should be equal to 0. Now you would be asking, sir, what is A2? Right, now students? So this is the figure of the whole thing. So this is the figure. This is A2 being asked. So you see, this is figure not being given in the question. Only time is asked. So here it is 4 and this is t. So I need to find acceleration which is also minus 10 here. Right, students? So this is minus 10 here. Minus 10 acceleration. Next part, A2 is coming out to be acceleration is minus 10. Then A1 plus A2, A1 plus A2 should give this, what is 20. This is 20 area of triangle. This is half, this is minus 10. Right, students? And this is T2, and this should be equal to what? 0. Okay. Because AT is equal to 0 whole. Then this becomes 2 minus 5 and this becomes T2 is equal to 4 seconds. Hence, T net T1 plus T2 and this becomes 4 plus 4 second 8 second. So you see at 8th second its final velocity becomes initial velocity on the path. Next question. Let's see the next question. Sir, how many questions are there? Let me change the marker. Yes. Velocity. Question: velocity versus displacement. Displacement graph of a particle moving in a straight line is shown in figure. Find corresponding acceleration. Corresponding acceleration versus velocity graph. Right, students? Definitely, sir. So I will not be able to finish my story of picking up pen and paper, doing physics, doing numericals again and again. But I will finish the story in the next or some other time. Velocity is being given as 10, and this is the graph. So what the graph you are drawing? This is not the graph. You are repeating the graph. So this is the graph, and this is this is the graph. Oh, thankfully you are drawing right. 10, and this is again, my students, this is 10. So this is S meter ES. Okay. So look at the question, students. What you are getting? Velocity versus displacement graph is being given. We need to find corresponding acceleration velocity graph. Solution of this, what it is? Here A is equal to V dV upon ds. Right, student? Can I write this thing? A upon V dV upon ds. Right, students? And what is dV upon ds? 10 upon 10. So A upon V 10 upon 10. Y coordinate upon base coordinate. Right now, student? This is what? Tan theta or slope. A upon V becomes equal to 1 in value, then A is equal to V. Sir, you have written wrong, something wrong here. No, that is A upon S. A upon V this is the thing, acceleration is becoming velocity. Also notice, student, this thing is what? dv, this can be done in this way also. dv upon ds is what? 10 upon 10. So what should I write? dv upon ds, right? This implies dv upon ds, and it should be differentiating with time. Yes, the same thing, and acceleration is equal to velocity. So the graph of this thing, whole thing, is nothing but the same. 10, this is what? Velocity, na? Yes, sir, definitely. And this is, yes, acceleration, yes, meter per second square. So the whole thing becomes this. So this was the end of our second part of numericals. Thank you, students.